Greg Baker, SARDI entomologist. It was first reported and positively identified in May 2016, just north of Adelaide, and the subsequent surveying that occurred across southern Australia has established that it's present through most of the cereal growing districts of east and South Australia, Victoria, and now into southern New South Wales, and with a recent report a month or so ago from northern Tasmania. Much of the current established distribution had probably been occupied by the aphid over the last several years. Well, it probably arrived in the country at least several years back and had been progressively spreading. In early sown crops, what we were observing initially in South Australia was in numerous instances concerning infestation levels that were affecting the young crop growth. However, those rates of increase by the aphid were moderated by midwinter temperatures, and then as we came through a wet August and September, effective rainfall on Russian wheat aphid was quite dramatic in reducing its infestation levels. And that from what we observed, that was both a direct effect of rainfall and subsequent fungal disease outbreaks on the insect themselves. Fungal disease that's pathogenic to aphids. Based on primarily US information around insecticides and from trial work that GRDC has commissioned in 2016, we believe that there are a number of effective insecticide options, most notably chlorpyrifos, pyrimecarb, a softer option, also effective on Russian wheat aphid, and lambda-cyhalothrin, the synthetic pyrethroid. So a range of foliar spray options. Fortunately, there's considerable natural control, a range of beneficial or natural enemies, both predators and parasitic wasps, along with, depending on the weather conditions, the potential for further fungal disease outbreaks. So wherever possible, to try and opt for an integrated management approach that would allow that natural control to take effect with the use of softer chemistry like pyrimecarb. The key message would be that this is an important new cereal pest, but it is manageable. An important part of management in 2017 and beyond is the management of green bridge. It's particularly relevant this year, clearly, with the summer rains that we're experiencing. Much of the countryside has got a lot of volunteer cereal and other grass, host grasses for Russian wheat aphid across the agricultural landscape. And effective control of those host grasses as soon as paddock conditions allow is going to be important to moderate that risk at sowing. Monitor once the crops are emerging. From what we saw last year, particularly with early sown crops, there is a real risk of early colonisation by Russian wheat aphid, and effective monitoring. Fortunately, there are associated visual plant symptoms with Russian wheat aphid infestation. Being aware of those symptoms, what they look like, the chlorotic streaking and leaf rolling, and using the preliminary economic thresholds that we're advising. Information is readily available on various websites, on GRDC, Plant Health Australia and State Department websites, including our SARDI website here in South Australia, all have photographs of the visual symptoms. In terms of 2017, it's going to again be, we would suspect, the early sown crops where either where there may be a case for the use of neonicotinoid seed treatments to protect those early crops, and certainly vigilant monitoring as they are establishing.